DNA damage versus mutation. So let's discuss DNA damage and mutation in its shortest and most informative way. Now, DNA damage, the word itself contains damage, which clearly means that it is damaging, it is creating some kind of injury to the DNA. So, it says that injuries to DNA that introduce deviations from its normal, intact structure and which may, if left unrepaired. Okay, and what happens that it results in a mutation or a block of DNA replication. And then it is a structural change in DNA. Now, when DNA damage happens, it changes the structure of DNA. These are caused by compound release during metabolism. Now, there are certain kind of compounds which are released during metabolism, so it occurs during that phase. Now, most damages are repaired by cellular mechanisms. It has three types, and those are nitrogenous bases, missing of bases, and breaks in DNA strand. Now, this prevents the proceeding of DNA replication. And talking about mutation, now with mutation is what? It is sudden change in DNA, which you have no idea about. It occurs suddenly. It is permanent alteration of the nucleotide sequence of the genome of an organism, or virus, or extra chromosomal DNA, or other genetic ailment. And this alteration of the nucleotide sequence, what happens? It is a permanent change in DNA, and it passes over the generations. Okay, so what happens that these are caused by the errors in DNA replication and recombination. What happens that sometimes DNA possess some errors, and due to which these mutations are seen. Even these have their types, and those are these substitution, deletion, and insertion. And change the what does this do? That this change the genetic information encoded by the DNA. So change does happen here during mutation.